Hi Aries, long time no see. I cannot speak. Um, Today is finally the time to do readings. So welcome in your monthly reading for the month of August, and let's see how is it going for you, and let's see generally what is the energy and some advices or anything that we can really get for you. So yeah. Let's see what's generally going on for you, Aries, in the month of August. Let's see what's the energy, what's the happenings, Aries, for August. And we have a Page of Pentacles. Nice. Learning new stuff. What else? We have the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups reversed. Okay, so you will be having this inspiration to move forward towards new things and inspirations this month. I mean, you probably already are since it's the half of a month. So you're probably having like this inspiration to move forward, to explore some new stuff. But I'm getting it might be related to exploring this new stuff and learning, or maybe unrelated, but generally there will be some kind of blockage in you. You'll be kind of undecisive how to move forward, and there will be generally there will be kind of like this old energy kind of haunting you from the past, maybe some kind of negative expectations. So you might be wanting to move forward with this Page of Pentacles, but you might be feeling disappointments or feeling certain negative outcomes that maybe you have met in the past. So there's still like this negative expectations based on your experiences from past, and so it is kind of making you feel stuck in a way, maybe undecisive, maybe like you don't know if you should move forward with it or not. But generally this might be about a lot of things, so you might be generally above that, also exploring new stuff, maybe learning, maybe new hobbies. So there's a lot of this new investments, learning, and generally studying for new things or investing into new hobbies or investments generally. I know I'm rambling. I know. I haven't recorded readings in a while. But let's see how psychologically you can deal with it. Or what is kind of like underlying emotions or things underneath that. And we have a Hierophant. Okay, so you're kind of like wondering if it's the right choice or not. Is it maybe like ethical or not? Generally, there's something that is keeping you away from this thing that you're trying to invest in, or you're thinking about investing in, whether it be your time, emotions, whatever it can be. But generally, you're just being very undecisive because of some ethical issues, or like maybe you're wondering what you should do. We have the Emperor and a Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, that's interesting. So there's this lack of open-mindedness in a sense. I feel like you're kind of in this energy that you want to do something, you're kind of motivated, you want to invest in things, you want to move forward, you're ambitious, but at the same time undecisive, you know what I mean? But like there's a lot of definitely ambition, investing into stuff, but after all you have some strong roles in yourself that is kind of keeping you undecisive or kind of in this unbalanced energy kind of, and it's kind of keeping also your creativity kind of gated, you know what I mean, because you're trying to have so many rules and with ethical reasons or whatever like that, or you're being very undecisive. It's kind of keeping your creativity under the lock, because of you trying to like do it in a very specific way, you know what I mean. So versus inspiration, versus kind of investments on the way, but you're being very undecisive, and because of the rules you have, it's kind of keeping your creativity locked. Also, it might be because you're, as I said, having some negative expectations, so you're maybe not investing and not putting as much effort into it as you would like to because of this fear of failure or something negative happening out of it, so you're not committing to it fully. Let's see what else can we get out of it. Some spiritual messages. So let's see what's going on for Aries in August this month. What's going on with you? Yep. So we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Eight of Swords, and I don't remember the name of that card, but scratch that. So generally there's something that just has to be done, and you know that you have to make a certain decisions, you have certain responsibility to make at this moment. Maybe it's keeping you very pressured at that time, but generally it just feels like it's hard for you to also overcome something, as I said, from the past, and that is what's keeping you stuck in this month. So maybe it's a good idea to deal with it, Aries. So you deal with that past trauma or experience or whatever it is that is kind of like gatekeeping your creativity, because in the month of August, spiritual message is definitely to be creative, to explore your creativity, your inspirations. This card is literally all about creativity, and what we are talking here about is having this limited creativity and open-mindedness on ideas, right? So this month of August, Aries, is gonna be, the main point of it is to unlock this creativity in you. Okay, so it might be hard for some of you, to overcome those traumas, those past experiences, those impressions, heartbreaks, losses from past, because as I said, maybe you lost something and now you don't want to invest and commit fully into something. It might be anything, it might be career, it might be love, it might be really anything you want to invest in. So it might happen that you have to deal with your traumas in a certain way, and yes, it might happen that you have to kind of tune into that energy and suffer, let's say, a little bit, because you have to kind of relieve those traumas from the past to move forward. But it is important for you to move in a future, in a new direction. It's important for you to relieve those traumas, those disappointments from past. It just has to be done. This card speaks all about things that just have to be done, even though they might be hard, even though they might be not comfortable at the moment. It has to happen. You have to overcome this, you have to do this hard thing in this month. So whatever it is in this month that is kind of blocking you, you have like these mixed emotions, observe that. Okay, this is important. So this is something you have to look at. You cannot just turn your back to it and expect you can move forward in the future or commit to something or invest in something, because this is gonna keep haunting you, this is gonna keep blocking you, it's gonna keep your options really limited, Aries, in the month of August. So if you're feeling very undecisive at this moment, you're feeling a little hopeless, or like you are kind of blinded from where to go, you don't see your path, it might be because, as I said, you have some blockages, some traumas from the past, and it has to be resolved. It just has to be resolved. If there's any tasks, anything that you feel very uncomfortable in this month is the moment to kind of resolve some of your traumas and emotions from the past. It has to happen, okay? Let's see. Maybe let's pull out a little bit of more cards from this deck. This deck is very good. It is telling about the things that you have to know. It's like the bare truth, naked truth, and you have to know it and you cannot hide from it. So, Aries, from the month of August, what do they have to know? What do you have to know? Aries for August, what do you have to know? Aries in August, what's happening? Okay, we have Seven of Pentacles, being detailistic. Okay, maybe there are certain details you're missing in this whole situation. We have a Hermit, and one more card. Oh my god, I love this deck, it's so beautiful. I cannot. Aries for August. Oh my god, yeah, the Sun and the Eight of Cups. Such a beautiful deck. Just look at that. It's black and white, but it's so beautiful. The illustration is just gorgeous. I love it. Anyway, so obviously we have the Hermit, we have Eight of Cups. obviously there's things to leave. You have to, in this month, Aries, reflect on the things that no longer serve you and you have to let go of, okay? It might be hard, but at the end of the day, it is bringing you to a greater, brighter future. The Sun is all about being objective, you know? So it's about being able to see everything, you know, from a higher point of view. At the same time, though, we have a card that speaks about being detailistic, you know. So maybe in that greater picture in your mind, why you're feeling hopeless, why you're feeling blinded, why you feel like there's kind of like decisions you have to make and you don't know where to go, how to move forward, or what to invest in and what amount, and you feel so confused. Maybe you're just missing the thing that is looking at those details that really are affecting the greater, bigger picture of the whole situation. So maybe it's time to look within, because maybe it's not about the situation, maybe it's not about you being confused what is right for you and the situation itself, but maybe it's just about your inner blockages, maybe it's those traumas. So what I would say is look within. This is a great moment to resolve your traumas, resolve the greater issues that are underlying the situation. So try to think about what emotions are affecting you in your decision making, because there are definitely some traumas, some feelings from the past that are affecting you at this time, and that's the issue here. So we cannot avoid the fact that Aries, in this month, you have to take time for yourself and look within, because I feel like you're looking for this kind of like answers also from outside. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this card, because you're looking kind of at this advices from outside, you're looking kind of for these answers, you know, about what's going on, about the situation, over analyzing everything, you know, trying to ask others for help, or look for those advices or answers, you know, how to move forward, you know. But the thing is that all the answers are within you. It's just the only thing that is keeping you away from having this clear point of view is basically you, what is going on without inside of you. So this card in this deck means basically that you cannot get answers from outside and you have to go and find it yourself, because the answer for you is very specific and it's not general where you can just go and ask someone and they will tell you. You have to find it because it's very specific to you and your situation, and who knows better your situation in life and your traumas and everything? Well, you. So it's time to look for to within yourself and see, hey, what is no longer serving me? What emotions, what traumas, what things are keeping me stuck? Because this specific card, Five of Cups, reversed, talks about being stuck on something. It's about being stuck on certain losses from the past. So it's being stuck specifically on the past for a longer periods of time. So maybe it's time to reflect on what things in the last months, in the last like longer periods of time are keeping you stuck. What things are there all the time that you know are no longer serving you, but you let them be there for a really long periods of time? Months probably. So it's time to leave, you know, it's time to leave those things that are no longer serving you within yourself. Not the situation, not outside, but within yourself. Feelings, insecurities, doubts. So instead of looking at the situation, look within yourself what is going on inside of you, because that's the most important thing. Because there is ambition, there is like this need in you to explore things and invest into new things and be excited, you know, that is there. The excitement is there, the brighter future is there with that sun. There are some opportunities on the way, but there's just something inside of you that is keeping you kind of stuck. Okay, let's end this reading with one oracle card for you, Aries, for August. Aries in August. Let's see what's going on for Aries in August. Okay. And we have grace. Okay, let me actually read it from the book for you when I find it. I found it. Because this book has very nice explanations. And to be honest, I don't remember this one, but that's okay. Okay, grace. Let's move forward to the message. The presence of this card calls you to pause, take heart, and return to the miraculous simplicity of a moment. Through the gift of life alone, you are already part of a miracle of grace. You might feel overwhelmed by the pressures surrounding you, or isolated and disconnected from the beating heart of your sacred relationship to life. Perhaps you are overanalyzing things or measuring your progress by man-made yardsticks, which have no bearing on your spiritual identity. Without a doubt, there have been countless times when you sought guidance and grace was present but when unannounced. She can be found in the space between notes of a tune that call your body to dance and spirit to soar. She is hidden within the silence between breaths and in every pulse of life itself. Look for her in the changing faces of Mother Nature. The next time you find yourself grumbling about the rain, remember those words from John Updike. Rain is grace. Rain is the sky, condescending to the earth. Without rain, there will be no life. When grace dances into your moments of loving connectedness, you will recognize her reassuring lightness of step and, regardless of circumstances, be both humble and grateful for the perfection in each moment. Cultivate the eyes to see and heart to merge with those gifts as they unfold bountifully in your daily life, and soon you will realize that the darkest days are never so daunting as to be beyond the reach of grace. Okay, I hope that helped you. So, what I got from this card is the most effective thing you can do to disconnect from the past at this moment, in addition to looking and facing it and resolving it and leaving things that no longer serve you. But the best way to disconnect from it in the first place is to basically be in the present moment. And that's how we disconnect from past. That's a great advice. I hope this reading helped you. I hope it brought some clarity. And obviously, I hope you enjoy it. Most importantly, I love doing readings. I can feel myself bloom when I do readings. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you in my next video. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.